back to another episode of Motivational Mondays, where we kick off your week with positivity, inspiration, and a little push to get you closer to your goals. I'm your host, Gina Zarina Queens, and today we're going to talk about gratitude. So with that being said, what is gratitude? Gratitude is just more than just saying thank you, right? It's kind of like a deeper sense of appreciation that comes truly from recognizing the value in life's experiences, really, like big and small. So today we're going to discuss how gratitude can shift your perspective from focusing on what you lack to appreciating what you have. We're going to try to foster in a positive outlook on life through gratitude today. And also with that, I guess we're going to touch on and kind of highlight, just some couple little small things we can do, practice gratitude. That doesn't mean ignoring the challenges, but rather than finding value and lessons in them, Gratitude, the secret to attracting more positivity and success. And really in this episode, we're going to focus on transformative power of gratitude and how it can change your life. We'll explore how expressing gratitude can shift your mindset, reduce stress, and increase overall happiness. And by practicing or trying out these little small examples that I'm going to have for you guys today, gratitude regularly, you can attract more positive experiences and opportunities in your life. So that's basically what we're going to touch on today in this podcast. But first, I have this quote. This is an anonymous quote. I actually really couldn't find the name for it, but it was still really good and something good to start off with today. So it says, gratitude turns what we have into enough. And that's by Anonymous. And that is so true, because if you take a look around at what you have, that is enough. Because if you have a roof over your head, you got food, you got life, another day to start off new and do what you want to do, as long as you recognize those things, gratitude does assist, and actually does point out how much the importance of you have enough. Because if you're grateful for anything that you have, the little small things that you have, you're not really worried about the other things that you don't have. So I really like that quote, and I thought it was something good to get started today. So pretty much, I try to, when I get up every morning, I pray, I thank the Creator for waking me up and giving me another day. And I am just super grateful, because no matter what situation that you're in, it could always be a different situation. It can always be, not saying you're in a bad situation, but any rough patch or any tribulation that you go to could be worse. And, you never know, the next person might have it worse than you have. So, it's always good just to be like, hey, I get up and I have a warm bed I can sleep in, and, or I had a meal today. Whatever your situation is, I don't know what anybody's situation is, but whatever your situation is, it could be worse. And the small little things, as far as just waking up and being able to walk around, or being able to do anything, just to take your breath today, is something to be really grateful about. So if we can just think about those kind of things, that can help us out, be grateful with everything else that we have going on. I've also heard that pretty much there's some physical benefits to having gratitude, supported by research. For example, some studies have shown that practicing gratitude can increase dopamine and serotonin levels, improving mood and overall happiness. And I can actually agree with that, because, you get this really good feeling, when you're feeling really grateful about something, and that you're just so happy and I don't have a care in the world, so grateful that I have these things, or that I have these opportunities or these pathways, or whatever the case may have you. You're just in another whole level. Your mindset is on a different level. And if you're grateful, especially if you're grateful for doing something for somebody else, that's all the more better, a feeling for you, if you genuinely feel grateful for everything that you have or what you got going on, and just for life, period. I have to refer back to that, because that is the biggest thing that you have that you can just initially start out with being grateful for life. You can wake up, open your eyes every day, every beautiful morning or afternoon or whenever you wake up, and you can be like, okay, I'm here for another day, and I can start anything different, do anything new, continue the stuff I was doing. And that's just something really to start off with, be grateful for. And you truly do. Like, when I feel grateful about a lot of things, whatever, it genuinely, truthfully makes me happy, because it's like I look around and I'm like, wow, I'm like truly blessed. And it just makes me feel really good. Also being grateful, if you practice it a lot, also, it can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, improve sleep quality, and enhance overall well-being. And I just truly feel like that's true. So, and being truly grateful and practicing it on a regular can really rewire the brain to focus on more positive experiences, making it easier to notice the appropriate good things over time. So even if you don't think about it right now, you might look back and be like, I am really grateful this happened, or I ran into this person, or for whatever experience that makes you feel good and that you feel grateful about. And if you need some things to really start to help you practice how to be grateful, just wake up every day. You can start there. You can pray, meditate, wake up every day and just say, hey, thank you, I'm alive again today. Thanks for waking me up, and, thank the universe, and just be starting off your day on a good note. And trust me, it will do wonders for the rest of your day. And if, other than that, you can start a journal. Journaling is like really a good thing for me. I'm like obsessed with writing, so I will always put journaling as like number one, to get it all out, put it down on paper, or whatever that makes you feel comfortable. It's so much easier and better to put it on paper, because I feel like you retain it better and you remember it more, and it would just be a good release that it's not bottled up in there anymore. So if you want to practice on, what you're thankful for, what you're grateful about, just put it down. I'm grateful to have this, or I'm grateful that this is going on, or I'm grateful that my friend is having this going on. Just show some type of gratitude, to yourself. Just don't forget about yourself, but it's just ways you can do it. You can start like a little recorder. I know a lot of phones have voice recorders on and stuff like that. You can put it down and rewind it back and hear it later, and just meditate off that. And this also takes us into our next quote, which is by David Steindl-Rast. Hopefully I did not butcher that last name. But Steindl-Rast, I'm sure I got that right. If I didn't, sorry, David. But it says, it's not happiness that brings us gratitude, it's gratitude that brings us happiness. And that is true, because if you're grateful and gracious to other people and grateful for the things that's going on, that will bring you some happiness. And that's all you need. Like, oh, I made somebody's day, or my day got made because I was able to have this opportunity or this situation that's going on. So I really agree with that. And you feel good about yourself when you feel grateful. It's like, oh my gosh, like, I don't really know how to explain the feeling. I could just give you examples and ideas of what I'm talking about. But if you really genuinely feel grateful, like, you understand what I'm trying to say to you. Like, that good, genuine feeling that you feel inside, that tingling feeling, that it really does wonders for your body. It really does. And it really puts you in a different mindset and appreciate things on a different level. So I like that. I have another quote that really ties into that too. And it says, when we focus on our gratitude, the tide of disappointment goes out and the tide of love rushes in. Kristin Armstrong. And that is just what I was just talking about. Like, the feeling, it, like, put it like that. It was like, it's like a rush. So it's like a rushy type of tingling feeling inside. Like, you don't care about the negative or the stuff that's in the way. Like, or the humps or anything. You really don't care about that because you're just grateful for the situation. So, I think these were some good things to talk about as far as the quotes, and I just hope I put out there some examples of what we can do to feel more grateful and gracious towards things, and it really helps knock out the negative part of whatever situation it is. If we're expressing some gratitude, it really knocks out all the negative and disappointing parts about whatever's going on, because you're just grateful to have the opportunity or just be able to do it, say it, think it, whatever the situation may be. You just be happy that you are, and this is just another reminder just for everybody, just to be grateful for what you have, be grateful for life, be grateful for your family, and don't worry about the things you don't have. If it's for you and it's meant for you, you'll have it, you'll get it. Don't worry about that. And if it's not, don't worry, then it's just not for you. Be happy that you and grateful that the things that you didn't get, that you might have wanted but you didn't get, it might be a reason that the universe didn't serve it to you. So let's be grateful for everything that we have going on right now. Be grateful to ourselves. Be grateful to God. So I just want to leave that with you, and I'll just appreciate you guys for tuning in once again. New listeners, thanks for joining us, and returning listeners, I love you guys. You guys are so awesome, and you know what it is, and we are out.